So good afternoon, welcome to Try or Die Garage. Just an update on where things are with the Katana. It's actually finished. I'll do a walk around and start it up, but yeah, I've finished the bike. The only thing that's missing are indicators. So I've got my eye on some Barracuda billet aluminium indicators that you can have color coded, so you could either have blue, red, silver or black. I'm not quite sure which ones I'm going to go for, but yeah, it's all done. It's had lots of ups or downs, but I'm really pleased with the end result. What I'll do is I'll take it outside the garage and put it on the lawn and just do a walk around and start it up, and yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Also, the bike is going to be for sale. Yeah, I need to sell the bike. I really put too much money into the bike and put more money than I actually had into the bike, which has left me in a little bit of a situation. So I need to sell the bike. I'm not desperate to sell, but I do need to sell it. But anyway, without further ado, let me get the bike outside and let's have a look. So there she is in all her glory. I should have had her out earlier on today. The sun was out and yeah, she was looking beautiful, but yeah, that's the bike. I'll kind of go around from back to front and just give a sort of breakdown on what I did with the bike. So starting at the back, you can't really see it, but underneath the fender is an Honest Speed Japan tail tidy fender made out of carbon fiber, which was a ridiculously expensive purchase that I made. YSS 3-way adjustable shocks, an upgraded Bandit caliper at the rear. The exhaust, I haven't really decided on it. I've got my eye on a Yoshimura end can, which is a bit longer and will probably go back past the passenger peg. I've still got to put the rubbers on there. But basically everything came out of the bike, everything was stripped down. Look, the bike is finished really well. But it is, you know, it's not concours d'elegance. It's not a 10 grand custom built bike. But it's what I could do in my garage. So the engine has been out. I've given it a fresh up and a bit of a repaint. Obviously, it's had a pearl white paint job with a blue, it's called aqua pearl or aquamarine pearl. When the sun's out and it hits it, it looks really good. It's got a Bandit 160 rear wheel. I was going to go with a 180, but the clearance on the Metmakex swing arm would have been really tricky. It would have been really tight. So the 160 fits really well and it lines up perfectly with the front sprocket. Moving to the front, I've just got some Renthal bars. I've kind of gone with the gold because it's a very sort of 80s thing with the gold and the blue and the white. On the front end is the front end of a 96 SRAD with 6-pot Kikos on the front. The fork seals I redid. The exhaust on the bike is a stainless steel exhaust of unknown origin. It came on the bike and it had a can on it, but so I just took the headers off and cleaned them up on the wire wheel. Front mudguard is carbon fibre. Some more tricky bits down here. So that sprocket cover is actually a Yoshimura sprocket cover from WeBike in Japan. I bought that at the same time as I got the tail tidy. Metmakex swing arm I've already mentioned, and then a ZF sprocket, gold sprocket just to play it off, and then the YSS three-way adjustable shocks. So that's kind of the bike in its entirety, and I think it's come out really well. I've just got to wire up the indicators, and I've also got to change the terminals for the front brake lights. So the wiring is there, but the terminals are wrong, so you can kind of put it in place and it will work. But all the electrics work on it, the indicators, horn, headlights, high beam and low beam, front and rear stop, they all work. And the brakes are really good. I actually took it around the block, but just local to me, because the bike is currently SORN, has no tax and has no insurance, so I can't go any distance until I do that. But let's start it up. Oh, hang on. Let me open the fuel tap. Actually, do I have enough fuel? No smoking, it's really clean. I love the sound of that exhaust, but it is a bit noisy. Yeah, actually needs some fuel in the bike. I only put a couple of litres in. So, a little quick spin around the little park in my cul-de-sac. So it goes all right. Obviously I haven't taken it out in the open road and haven't gotten it up to speed, but there's no strange noises and it seems to run fine. So as always, thank you for watching Try or Die Garage. I'm not sure what the next project is going to be. That's going to depend on getting the Katana sold. So if anybody's interested, then please drop me a message. And as always, like, share and subscribe, and comments and feedback are always welcome. Anyway, take it easy, and thank you as always for watching.